Mm-hmm.
but you assume the exit pressure to be the atmospheric pressure, which is wrong.
Okay.
So the correct way to do this is it's the same equation that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
In the question, they're asking you for the mass flow rate, and then they're asking you for the normal exit pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So the PE that you found out is what you assumed is what you're expected to find out, and
Okay.
the one that the mass flow that you found out is actually what you already know.
Sure. So how would you find the mass flow rate in this case?
You already found the mass flow rate, but the calculations are wrong, so you just need to do the calculations again.
Yeah,
So
that's. Mm-hmm.
but you used the wrong I don't know. You need to calculate this again. I didn't get the same number.
That's literally my question. Like, how did you do it? Because I'm not sure what I
I
have
literally
done wrong.
you didn't have the right value. You just entered them wrong in the calculator probably. So like that's the issue. You just need to do it again.
Um,
You use the right value for everything. You just calculated them wrong. This part is right. This part is wrong. I don't know. You calculated them wrong in your calculator. So do these calculations again. This part, this p by under root 5
so
equation.
PC it's 8 e to the power of 6, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And R is 1200, right?
Does it mention that? Oh, maybe I did the calculations wrong way. So
It's CP.
no, R is not 580. R is 287. It's the universal gas constant.
So what is CP?
Cp is the specific heat at constant pressure.
What do we use that for?
You don't use that in this equation. You use R, which is 287. That's the
Because
universal unit.
so the prof like literally did an example just like this, and he used R. It equaled 1500, and it was literally the same exact question, but instead of CP he said R. So that's where I thought maybe he'd.
Let me look at the lecture that you sent me.
I think it was in lecture
17 or 18.
17. It was 18 the example. 17 is the equations.
So let me just look at these equations that you have, like that were mentioned in the lecture. Where is it? Um,
Is this 18?
this equation. This equation.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Either he
Exactly.
if he wrote this wrong, then I'm not sure. But if it's R, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like a CP to me.
Yeah. That's why I would like you to take a look at the other. Is this 18 or 17?
This
Like,
is 17.
can you take a look at this is 18. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah. So if you look at R, it's also in J over KGK. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my first hint that CP is this, right?
No, it's R. It's not CP. It literally mentioned that R and CP are two different things. Or
Because like it's literally like put and done exactly the
R
same way.
R R and CP have the same units,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't mean they are interchangeable. So I
S-
think if this equation is right, then R, I don't know where you took this R from. Like,
so that's really why I think it's CP because it's literally yes the same question, um, same formulae, and
it's not CP. If you look at this, it's root gamma RT,
yeah.
which is basically the comes from the gas equation, and that's not gamma is not CP.
So it's not just a different way he's writing it.
No, this is R. This is not CP.
Okay. So what would R be in our case, as it's not given? Ow. I don't think it would come from a table. I really think it's 1500 or the 1200.
Well, it literally says that it's the um what's R?
Maybe he's just like using.
It's the gas constant, and CP is a specific heat at constant pressure. Those are two completely different things. Just because they have the same units doesn't mean that they are the same numbers.
Hmm. So do we assume it as to? What do we assume it to be?
I assumed it to be 287 because I don't think R changes. Or even if it does change, then so R is like the ideal gas constant. Um, I don't know. Does this change with pressure and temperature? I doubt it.
Because it keeps changing in every question.
R?
Yeah. And that's like when he said it's 1200. That's really like where he said this is 1200 and he wrote down 500, so it really makes sense. So that's why I use 1200.
No, it's not 1200 for sure. Uh, I didn't know this change. I just took it to be 287. If it was any other number, it would have been mentioned there.
That's the thing. That's because it's already mentioned in the question.
If if something's not mentioned, then you just assume it to
So
be, like the default value.
here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, if CP is not R, then why is it in the question?
Because maybe it's used for something else. Determine the thrust at sea level standard conditions and determine the thrust in outer space. Comment in so what's the formula for the thrust at sea level standard conditions, or like just the thrust for a formula for thrust in general?
Yeah, that's. So the thrust in general. I think I wrote it down, but like when it said in outer space, that's where I didn't know what to do.
I don't know, like I wouldn't assume it to be R. Maybe it's just a typo in the question.
Like I'm honestly gonna send him an email. Yeah, I sent him an email.
Yeah, just to clarify, is this the value of R that we're using?
Yeah,
Because it's not clear.
I think so. I think so. So let's say it is until I guess we get a clear answer. Um.
If that is if that is the answer,
Mhm.
like if this is actually a typo, just like assume that it is,
Yeah.
then this is m dot 305. So
Mhm.
you're off by a little bit. Maybe that's because of round off errors.
Yeah.
Um, and this you just need to redo this again. This one, because Mach is 3.5. We already know it, and you need to put in those values in here, and then calculate what PC by PE is.
So I have to find PE basically.
You have to find PE, and ME is what you already know.
ME is already okay. No, makes sense. Okay, makes sense. So after ME, what do I do?